Hello, story lovers! Welcome to Nana's Fairy Tales, where we share amazing and interesting stories. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when we upload another enchanting tale.
Many years ago, there was a great debate in the land of the animals as to whether there would be death in the world or not. People lived and never died. Some people loved this situation as they had the privilege to meet and stay with all the people in their bloodline. Communal life was extremely sweet and interesting. This, however, didn't sit well with some people, especially the tricky tortoise. He also opposed the popular opinion. The dog and the other animals stood for the no-death kind of life, while the tortoise and a small fraction of the other animals wanted death to be introduced into the world. The lion, who is the king of the jungle, made a declaration. He stated that those that stood for life would have a race with those that want death to be introduced into the world. Any party that wins, their opinion would come to stay. The dog came out as the representative to run on behalf of those that want everlasting life on earth, while the tortoise came out to run on behalf of those that want death to be introduced into the world. The other animals laughed at the tortoise, seeing his sluggish nature. They already knew that the dog was going to win the race because of his swift nature. The tortoise, however, began to nurse a plan in his heart. He knows that he can't beat the dog in a race and he doesn't like being defeated. He made a plan, and as the day of the race was approaching, he was so confident and full of smiles. He was very certain his plan was going to work and that he would win the race. The tortoise told his wife to cook a very delicious meal with bones. The tortoise knows that the dog cannot concentrate at the sight of bones. The tortoise's wife made a well-cooked dish with bones. It was so appealing and scrumptious. The tortoise woke up very early on the day of the race and kept the plate of delicious bones on the path they would run the race. When the race began, the dog took off with speed and confidence. The tortoise was just trailing behind him. He couldn't do more than nature has made him. He was so sluggish. However, the dog ran almost half of the way when he saw the delicious bone by the roadside. He couldn't resist the aroma of the delicious bone. He went in search of the bones and saw where the delicious food was kept. He forgot he was on a race and started eating the bones. He ate every piece of bone in the plate and fell asleep. He slept and slept for hours, and before he could wake, the tortoise had already gotten to the finished line. And thus, people began to die, but their names were passed to the younger generations to keep memory of them. So this is the African myth that explains to us why people die on earth. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.